G'day there, how you going? We're still going, and yeah, look, it's just sort of not far off dusk, very little wind, and it's very dusty. It's pretty cool actually, just watching the inversion with the dust there. Tommy up in front of us, we've just unloaded. Yeah, no, we're rocking along here pretty well. I don't know whether we'll get this block finished tonight. I forgot to, oh look out, the phone's ringing. Just hang on a minute, it's a neighbour. Sorry about that. It's well and truly dark now. Probably seemed like the longest phone call in living memory. But anyway, we're just neighbour next door just ringing up to see what was going on. He's on his header. And we're very fortunate here. We've got a very good community that we all get along and we all help one another. And a bit like the other day when a couple of the early videos we were having breakdowns with the header, and you know, blokes ringing up or neighbours ringing up wanting to know whether they could help, or whether we needed a loader to lift stuff, or I even had one guy, he wasn't harvesting, he was going to jump in his ute and come around and give me a hand. So yeah, no, we're very fortunate here. But yeah, we all help one another where we can and if we need to. Yeah, so, but anyway, we're getting to the end of the week. Visibility's pretty ordinary, there's not a lot of wind and it's really dusty. It's really dusty. So I don't know whether dropping it in a row behind the header for the baler's not helping us with the dust, but yeah, even here, look, it just seems to be a lot of dust kicking around anyway. So no, we'll get hopefully we'll get it finished tonight here, if we don't run out of room. Yeah, so we just got the orange mother bin full, and we've just started filling our truck, and we do have another fuel bin here if we don't quite fit it in, but there shouldn't be too much left, I don't think. Yeah, and then I'll probably go out and do a couple of hours on the baler, just the barley straw out there's should be dry. Well, it is dry now, so we'll go out and perhaps do a couple of hours on it and try and get a few more done. But yeah, it's, no, it'll rock along alright. We're getting a bit done, which is good. We got going about 9:30 this morning, 9 bit before 9:30, and it's, you know, we've done 12 hours today, 12 and a half hours. We've had the machine running for us, so the nights are starting to go a lot milder, and I think things are only going to improve going forward. But we'll, apart from a couple of clean-up jobs, we'll get home and strip our canola tomorrow. I'll push it pretty late tomorrow night. So yeah, we've probably got to struggle with the horsepower here a bit. Fair bit of stuff coming in the front. Yeah, we've got probably 2 days tripping canola, and then we'll have ours finished by a couple of clean-up jobs, which should be good. So then we'll concentrate on not tracking. But still talking rain Thursday. We'll just suck it and see what happens. If it rains, it rains. Hopefully it's not a lot. They're not talking to heaps. So a couple of days off leading up into Christmas, we can get a few jobs done around the house and recharge a little bit, so we're not cooked for Christmas Day, and yeah, it should be good. Good morning. Well, it's almost afternoon. What's finally happened, I've been demoted to chaser bin or grain cart driver. Anyway, so we've put time, we've got shift finished last night about 11:30 and got shifted home here early, and yeah, just into this grazing Phoenix canola. This paddock here was it was a bug at a windrow. It was down and twisted and green and dead, and so hence the windrow's done all that crash up. There are lumps and bumps and it's not feeding all that well. Anyway, Tommy, I've been meaning to give Tom a go on the header. Brendan's driven it a little bit, but yeah, Tom was, I've sort of been all intending to give him a go at it, but it just sort of hadn't happened. And anyway, today's the day. So if he can pick these rows up, he'll be able to pick good ones up. So he's having a bit of fun. I think I can hear the clutch on the pickup front going off, so he's blocking the pickup a bit. And but yeah, it's just slow and steady. Good thing is it's yielding quite well. I did a lap with him, and yeah, we were seeing, you know, mid 3s, high 4s, which is pretty incredible. given, you know, this stuff was grazed back to the ground before we locked it up. So it's just been an apart from the sort of spots that have got too wet, it's been the ideal season for the grazing canolas, the grazing canola and the grazing wheat. We haven't finished all the wheat around there. There's just a couple of spots there that are still too wet that we'll go back and do. But I think it's going to do very close to its 6 tonne, which is really good. It's fantastic, really, given the grazing we had off it, and hasn't had the fungicide that the other crops have had. It's had a little bit more urea though, but all good quality. Everyone's sort of spoken to around the place, they're really happy with the quality. So anyway, nice day here. Brendan's, probably can't see it, Brendan's out there just rolling a bit of loosened hay up. It's probably starting to get a bit on the dry side, but that's all right. But no, low 30s I think. Got 10 mil forecast for Thursday. Anyway, this paddock's going to consume a bit of the day, but anyway, we've got some direct-headed stuff to direct-head here at home that I might put the front on, and I might even have a rest this afternoon if Brendan drives this bin and leave Tommy on the head or something like that. We're right here beside the house. The house is just there, so I might even have a rest the Savo, and then I can direct head the canola tonight, go well into the night, so rather than burning the candle at both ends. Anyway, we might go and get a load off Tommy in a minute when he's full. I think I've created a bit of a monster. I've got young Tom in the header and now I can't get him out of it. So, he's going alright. He's having good fun. So, and doing a pretty good job. We've got into some really good stripping stuff actually. Under one of the irrigators here. It hasn't been irrigated, but yielding very well. So, which is really pleasant after having it grazed, and we probably pushed the grazing a little bit, probably a fortnight later than what we should have, to be honest. But we had water, and we thought, we'll see if we can manipulate it with the water, and Mother Nature took control and we didn't have to. But there is quite a bit of area here that's been lost. So anyway, Tommy's going to probably, it's about 10 o'clock now, so Tommy's going to go to about 10:30, and then I'll send him on his way. So make sure he gets up again in the morning. So but no, it's nice mild night. It's a little bit of breeze compared to last night. The dust is moving a little bit, which is good. Bit of a crosswind, it's going pretty well. So hopefully we should get our own finished tomorrow. We've got it's about 30 hectares of standing stuff, direct heading stuff to do, but I'm not too sure. We won't get all of it. Some of it's sort of dead and flat on the ground, so I don't know. Time we muck around, and it probably does have a bit of grain in it, but by the time we muck around and do it, and we'll just I'll try and get this paddock finished tonight. We've got the mother bin down here now, so it's going to be slow. I'll be able to do a couple of boxfuls into the chaser bin and then run it across to the mother bin. Once we get the other side of the pivot here, I'll just be able to strip straight into the mother bin. So anyway, rain forecast is up and down all over the place. We might get a couple of mil, we might get 10 mil. It's going to be thunderstorms, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, harvest 2022 is rocking along pretty well. Apart from a couple of clean-up jobs, we'll finish our own, a bit of, sort of day or two cleaning up around the place. We'll finish our own tomorrow, which should be good. Managed to kick young Tommy out and he's sent him on his way home. So I think he would have stayed here if I'd have let him, but yeah, it was getting on 11 o'clock, so well and truly time for him to go home. But yeah, this is pretty amazing results here actually. Sort of, this is, he was driving it, he hasn't actually reset the paddocks as we're going, but I think this paddock could be averaging well over 3 tonne. We're seeing lots of 4s and pretty consistently 4 tonne or better, which is crazy really, given its paddock had been grazed as well pretty well. So yeah, I think it had about 350 kilos of urea from memory. Just to sort of help with what the sheep were taken off. But yeah, it just goes to show we can grow high yielding canola, which is pleasing. Yeah. So anyway, but it's we're getting on midnight, so we'll keep rocking along. We've got our truck full, another fuel bin full, and I've got the mother bin down here that it won't be half full, but we've still got plenty of room yet. So yeah, look, I'll sit here for a while yet and try and get as much of this done as we can. The paddock, I'm just at the centre of the pivot now, so the next half of the paddock, it's only probably a quarter of the paddock, a bit over a quarter of the paddock. It's been windrowed, the rest of it got too wet and died, so I'm not too sure what we'll do with it, whether we just drop a match in it and burn it, or later on next year, or sort of what we do. I'm not too sure what the best plan of attack is to get rid of it. There's a fair bit of stuff there, but anyway, no, we'll keep soldering on for a while. We might call an end to this one. So yeah, thanks again for watching, thanks for subscribing, tell your friends. We'll probably squeeze another one in before Christmas, I reckon, so no point wishing you Merry Christmas now, but yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.